Is it? Well, let's. Hello, Deborah, Danielle. Hello, Grandma Cheap Cheap. No, you're not too early. I was having trouble. Time I've ever gone live. I'm in Eastern time zone. I'm probably, if you're in Illinois, I'm an hour ahead. I don't know where she she must be running late. No, I was trying to figure everything out. Oh, you need a very good connection. I got horrible internet. See me okay? Hello, Karen from Vermont. Late. This is just like a test it's gonna do. Where is my Wi-Fi router? That's out in my living room. No, it's out in my living room. I'm in my pantry. Hello, Cynthia from Washington. Oh, I bet it's cold out there. Just came across you a couple weeks ago, and you seem like a wonderful lady. Oh, thank you so much. I'm just who I am. Oh, Donna from Thailand. I'm still trying to figure out those cookbooks. That just blows my mind that you had to pay that much to order those cookbooks. You might be better. Think so? Can you hear me and see me okay? Sanders from Traverse City. I'm just south of you. I'm in Kaleva. I'm about 45 minutes south of you. I'm breaking up. Is everybody else? Am I buffering for everybody else? Can get this to work. This is going to be a ball. Lots of buffering. Your voice is going in and out, and the picture is fuzzy. From Indianapolis. Hi, Deanna. Well, I'll keep trying. And I'll keep working at it. We'll get it perfected. Oh, I'm so glad you guys came to chat. How awesome. Calgary, Canada. Hi, Darlene. Ask the grandkids. They probably would figure it out. They're smart as whips. Hello from Illinois. Off and on. Hope you are staying warm. It's cold here. The wind is blowing hard here. Oh, it's just a nightmare up here. We're getting about another 6 inches, and it's blowing sideways. Yeah, I'll keep trying with it. I'll keep trying with it. YouTube's been crap past few days. I don't have the greatest internet anyway, because I'm clear up here in the Pickers. And, I got mad at my local cable company, and I never had. Ellen Fisher, hello. So nice to see you. Central Virginia. Virginia is gorgeous. Hi, Sharon. Well, anyway, I got mad at my local cable company and up the price. So mistake ever. I signed a 2-year, 1 more year, and I can just go right back to my local cable company. Never had. Sherry Dorr, hi. Hi from Florida. Oh, can we all? It's so cold up here. I need to know how much your hubby is enjoying how much your hubby is enjoying your cookbook. The roasted beets. Oh, aren't those? Oh, the roasted beets are good. I love pickled beets. Beets anyway. Oh, that's awesome. I had to order another one because my mom, she says, I want to check it out. I want to read it. Well, now she won't give it back. She's the one. I'm wearing my glasses. Isn't that right? You know what? I feel like that Red Fox when he was in that movie Harlem, big thick glasses and areas, but my eyes are like so much better. I don't have no headaches no more. Amazing. Oh, thank you. Enjoy that cookbook. Yeah, I can take them off, but then I can't. I'm this close to the computer and, you know, bifocals, so I can't read you guys what you're saying. Laura Rodriguez, hello, Laura. Where can you get my cookbook? You can get my cookbook if you go to any of my videos. It's right under my video. There's a link to my cookbooks. I'd put a link on here, but I might mess this up right now because this is my first time doing this. But yeah, any of my videos, the link is right under every one of them. Oh, you guys are so fun. I'm so glad you all come to visit. Okay, great. Oh, yeah. Yes, it's nasty cold up here. Oh, I'm sitting at my little butcher block in the corner. I'll try this in my kitchen tomorrow. Maybe I'll give it another try tomorrow. The link's already below this. Okay, Laura, the link, Ellen Fisher said the link is below this live stream. Yep, all videos have the link. Yeah, I made sure of that. Oh, you guys are going to love the next one I'm working on. I'm calling it Homestead Living. Kathleen, big hello. So loving the Greek seasoning. Isn't that awesome? And somebody asked me, well, what dishes can you use that on? I use that seasoning on everything. It's wonderful when you just use it on some pasta dishes. I love it like that. Oh, in the UK, I bet it is terrible cold. Yeah. My mother is just phenomenal at those seasoning blends. And then I've got one, it's called her house blend. She says, no, I'm not giving you the recipe to that one. That one's my secret. It's been warm here in Northeast Florida, but in the 30s, that's pretty chilly though. I've got two cookbooks out right now. The Homestead Pantry and Yummy Eats. Hey, Deborah, I got to call you one of these days. I'm so sorry. I've just been busy getting all my stuff together, and I had my grandbaby today, and I had little Stella today because Susie, my daughter, went skiing with their class up here at Crystal Mountain. We've got a ski resort about, maybe 5-6 miles away from where I live. And so all the elementary kids went skiing while Stella was scared too. So I had her today. Do I live in the country? Pretty much. I live in what I call the Pickers. I'm in a little village, but there's probably 400 people in the village, but it's country, a little collection of little towns. So yeah, it's country. I grew up 9 miles away from here, and my closest neighbor was about a quarter mile away. So right now, only because I'm in the middle of the village. Oh, let's see. Casserole with pierogies sound good. Oh, you get. Your car is home. Stella's adorable, isn't she? My grandkids are my everything. Hello, Kathy Moore. I'm so glad you like the channel. We have a ball on here. I have been dying to do a live stream so that I could talk to everybody. It's so fun. We call that the sticks. Oh, the sticks. Yep, the sticks. Up here we call it the pickers. Go figure. I've heard it called the sticks. I used to work, oh my gosh, for about 4 years. I worked down in North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Alabama, Florida. I spent a lot of time in all those states working for a company from up here in Michigan. I worked with propane a lot. It takes a village. Yeah. Why am I wearing glasses? Thought they were gone. These are my cheaters. My glasses are gone. My vision has crystal clear. My glasses that are computer lenses, and they have the blue light blocking. So these are just little cheaters for the meantime. I feel like that guy on, oh gosh. It's a little cartoon, and he's, his balloons. I can't. Up, maybe that's the name of it. It's in the military call it. Okay, we're gonna hide that, Alvin. We can't talk like that here. Hello from England. Love your channel. Hello, Carol. Learned so much from you. Thanks so much. You're welcome. I love it. Everyone give Renee a thumbs up. Thank you, Ellen. You guys are amazing. Kathy Moore, I made a cake with vanilla pudding and everyone just loved it. Pudding, excuse me, pudding is the greatest thing to put in cakes and cookies. I bet that cake was a hit. Oh, you guys, this is fun. Am I coming in any better? I feel so bad. If I go out in the living room now, my husband's watching TV, so it just wouldn't work. What made you want to start a YouTube channel? Oh, Karen, that's a good question. You know what? 3 years now I've been on 3 years I have been on YouTube. And I have a few friends that wanted to learn how to can. And I said, okay, I can teach you how to can, but you know what? You're not, I can't have all you guys in my house. That just isn't going to work. We were going to rent a church, or not rent a church, but use the church to do some canning. And then I thought, you know what? There's such a thing as YouTube. So how about I just make some videos and upload them to YouTube and you guys can watch them and we'll do it that way. Well, that's how my channel got started. Hi from Nova Scotia. Hi. Oh, yeah, lost you. Corrine? Corrine, that's a pretty name. Yep, so that's how my channel got started. And it just has gone, it's growing in leaps and bounds, and I think it's great. I'm baking the wacky chocolate cake this evening. That stuff is fantastic. And you know, it's really hilarious because my mom's friend, when I was a little girl, oh my gosh, maybe when I was 5, she was in her 60s. And I always called her Franny Bananas. Don't ask where I got that name from. And then she makes the wacky cake, and that's hilarious. So it's Franny Bananas wacky cake because it was her recipe. I'm quite sure she lived through the, and isn't that just amazing? Some of the Depression foods. Them ladies, I'm telling you, the ladies that lived through the Depression, God bless them, because they could make a meal out of merely nothing. For 3 years, you should have a lot more subscribers. So many channels are fake as all get out. Yeah, that's true. But that's okay. And I'm not so worried about subscribers, growing it in leaps and bounds like that. I just want to be able to touch people and make friends and teach people and share, what I've learned throughout my life. You're great, and I'm glad I found you. Oh, Karen, I'm so glad you found my channel. Cynthia, I've learned so much from you. Grandma Cheap. You know, I miss your videos. How come you don't do any videos anymore? You gave it up. Hi, Christy. Are you an old SC? I don't know what do you mean by old SC? Am I still on there? I don't think we ended. Oh, you was wondering where the banana went to in the wacky cake? That's funny because Franny Bananas. Hey, you. Hey, Kathy. I chuckle when your husband, he's a riot. And you know what? When the camera's not on, if I'm making goodies or baking cake or doing something, he's like a vulture waiting for the camera to come off. And as soon as the camera's off, he'll dive right in. 2 feet of snow in Wisconsin. Oh, yeah, you're done. My husband blaming. That's okay. Tell him I'm 10 minutes away. I've gained some weight too. Yes, I did give it up. Was wasting a lot of food, and some people are very rude. Oh yeah, there's a lot of rude people on YouTube, but they're like that everywhere. I'm sorry that ruined it for you. Now no, that's not okay. You're a natural in front of the camera. Cracks me up when you say something is not right and you eat it. Ha! That's fun. Yeah, I'm just who I am. My wife is giving snow. Oh, my Wi-Fi. You know what? I didn't think about that, but it could be my satellite dish that's got snow on it. Do you sell your cookbook? If I mail a money order or cashier's check, yes, I will. Yes. You don't have to buy it. You can buy it right online. It's a secured site, or you can send me the money and I'll send you a cookbook. Not a problem. I'm going to can salsa this summer, so I'm going to need your help. Oh, man, I make some good salsa. I love canning, ladies. I love it. Mountain Man. Hi, Mountain Man. You're just bouncing around the lives, and I thought I would drop in, check yours out. Oh, yes. I stopped into yours too. How are you doing? Nice to see you, and thanks for stopping by. I have lots of interest. I've replaced it with something else. Well, I'm glad. I'm sad that you're not doing videos no more, but I'm glad you found something else. And I'm so sorry that people get nasty. I've had a few nasty ones. Now, this is the first live stream, but I mean, in my videos. So excited to see you live. Isn't that fun? I probably look like the wreck of the Hesperus, but I've been working and cleaning all day. Thank you, and I'm glad that you stopped by mine. Oh, next time you're on there, anytime I see you on there. I know Tessie, and she was there, and I thought, well, if Tessie's there, it's got to be something good, because Tessie's just a sweet pea. Did you see the new video I posted? No, but I'll check it out. I'm getting my cookbooks next month. Oh, how great. I want both of yours. Oh, and Renee, I found out due to this accident situation I'm going to. Oh, awesome. Yes, make sure. Hi, Willa. I always think I'm going to pronounce your name wrong. Willa. Is it Willa? It's a beautiful name. I love it. Thanks so much for the new chicken recipe. Out of this world when you oven fry it like that. What on earth do people get out of being nasty? And beats me. I've never been nasty in my life. Yes, that is right. That's I don't know why people are nasty. Maybe, the old saying, misery loves company. Maybe, it's called Man. at Hidden Cave. I'm going to check it out. I love the dog. The dog Red. Was the dog Red? His name was Red. Cheapest place to buy canning jars. Cheapest place to buy canning jars? I have gotten most of my canning jars from yard sales and thrift shops. And remember, I did a video not too long ago about my friend Julie. Oh my, I had these huge, like, army containers, boxes that are as big as this table behind me, full of canning jars, and she just gave them to me. Ignore the names, so talented. They don't bother me. You know what? If somebody picked somebody else alone, that it might bother. It's just how I look at it. I just let it go. They have nothing but exactly. Target is pretty cheap. Oh, for jars, if you want new jars, but I've always gotten mine. And Dollar General has jars too that are cheap too. I've got stuff coming on here, and I got to get it off there. There we go. You must be thinking of somebody else. I must be. I'm sorry. At yard sales, yep, I get a lot of, oh my goodness. I don't know how to turn these notifications off. There we go. Mine from flea markets. Can you guys hear that? I am so sorry. Those are notifications that I'll just have to move that aside. Okay, we'll try this now. All right, I've got markets. Yum. Excited to try that easy lemon meringue pie. Isn't that fun? That's a cheater. That's the lazy meringue pie. I've got a video on the long way of making the homemade meringue pie. I've got a video on lemon meringue. This world. Eternity. Hang on, I'm reading. Only way to be saved, faith in the eternal sinless Son Jesus Christ. He is. Yeah, you build up your riches in heaven. Is Donna? Yes, he is. Okay, I don't know what to do with this. Are you planning for eternity? I've tried to build up on. Yeah, I would move out to my living room to see if will work better, but my hubby's out there watching TV. So I loved your gingerbread loaf. That stuff was devoured. I took the gingerbread and I took the cranberry nut bread we have our holidays at my mom's house. No, I don't have a moderator, and I need one. I don't know how that works. So are any new recipes coming? Yes, ma'am. Now listen, I got to answer this other one. Yes, I took the cranberry nut bread and the gingerbread to my mom's, and it was devoured. New recipes are coming. Yes. No, I don't have a moderator. Miss Mo is fine. I got to get a hold of her, but she doesn't come out when the weather is bad. So we might not be seeing her till we get a break in the weather, like the only planning that needs to be done is being saved correct. Amen. I tried that spatchcock chicken. I hope I spelled it right. Yes, you did. Isn't it good? And I love putting the vegetables under the pan because it just, the drippings from the chicken flavors everything. I love it that way. And it cooks beautifully. Mountain Man, I wish I had a woman that knows how to cook everything. I eat. Oh, you eat out of a can. Oh, you poor thing. $77 on ribs, and we're going to make barbecue the ribs tonight. Ooh, that's a lot of ribs. To our weather, I'll be hiding under the blanket. Exactly. We're going to get another 6 inches tonight. Cold. Except today, I did go out for my walk today. My granddaughter and I walked up to the post office, which is about 3. But we walked up there. I hope this isn't rude. How old is your mama? That's not rude at all, Donna. My mother is 74, and she's beautiful. My mother, I'll tell you, 1 year ago in October, it was a year ago in October, my mother was diagnosed with brain cancer, and lung cancer. And praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Beat all of it. She's still on some immunotherapy, and she probably will be on immunotherapy for, a year or so. The thing left is a little that they're working on now. And she's only 7 years old. Yeah, she's beautiful. It's more than some countries, and she's 100. But she always has, and even through her cancer, her appetite. And she worked full time. She worked full time up until she was diagnosed, and then she went to part time, and she's still working now. I have else. Sorry. We have snow that is now freezing. Yeah, it's cold. Thank the Lord. That's amazing. Isn't it amazing? 74 years old. They gave her 4 months to live when they diagnosed her, and they basically just told her, go home, get your ducks, because you're not going to make it past 4 months. It's a very aggressive cancer. It was squamous cell cancer. Well, we walked out of the doctor's office, and of course, I'm a ball and wreck, about on the floor. My mother about having to pick me up because I'm not ready to give her up yet. And she says, well, let me tell you, nobody's going to put an expiration date on my forehead. She says, I'll go. He doesn't want me yet. So I'll be 70 in a few. And it's your birthday in a few. So my mother is fantastic, a fantastic woman. Her and Miss Mo are best friends. Oh, Kathy, I'm so sorry. Did they do immunotherapy on her? My mother it was terminal. They gave her like 4 months to live, and they tried to immunotherapy on her, and it did fantastic. My grandma, months to live. We lived 20. Exactly. I'm glad she's doing fine now. Lordy mercy. Still working with that cancer, and now she's made a liar out of the doctor. Oh, yeah, he's just baffled. He called her a medical miracle. Yeah. And she said, nobody's going to put an expiration date on my phone. I will pray for your mother. Yes, I will keep your mother in my prayers too. And check into immunotherapy. It's amazing stuff. It's not chemotherapy, it's immunotherapy. My dad died a year ago from squamous cell carcinoma. Was a horrible death. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Sanders. My mother had squamous cell too in her lung, and it spewed everywhere. It's like a spider cancer, I think. But they caught hers. Well, no, it was stage 4 because it was metastatic. But somehow the immunotherapy just absolutely wiped it right out. How do you know if you have to can something under pressure or just do a hot water bath? Okay, anything that is high in acid foods, like jams and jellies and fruits with sugaries, pickles, stuff like that. Anything with high acid can be water bathed. And anything that is low acid must be pressure canned. Ham and beans and fried taters and cornbread for supper. Oh, yum. They tried chemo, but it didn't help. All things considered, she lived stage 4 lung cancer. Kathy, my mother did chemo, and she wound up she did chemo for 3 months and then wound up with a chemical pneumonitis. She was in the hospital for a week on oxygen, blood, coughing up blood, the whole shebang. And she said, I think maybe this is the beginning of the end. But it was a chemical pneumonitis. And after that, they stopped the chemo and they switched her to immunotherapy. Yum. Jay Sanders, my dad died from the same thing. I have had 8 of them removed from my right leg. Oh, I guess I didn't catch that. Hello, Diane. How are you? You're Dee Dee. Hamburger pie was, oh, yum. You know what I had for dinner? I had some rice with broccoli. I wasn't too hungry, and I made my husband some brats, and he wanted some homemade macaroni and cheese. We had a real easy dinner tonight. Oh, this is great. Everybody gets to talk. This makes it a lot more personal. They are sitting in my pantry. I just don't have my coffee or my tea. Hamburger pie with homemade rolls. Oh, yum. Hey, Nancy, are you going to try that? Excuse me. Are you going to try that wacky cake? Because it has no eggs, milk, or butter in it. You'll probably be able to have that. Yes, let's turn the conversation to something positive. Absolutely. Absolutely. Waiting for my coffee to finish. Oh, I didn't make any tea. I had my cousin come and plowed our drive, and I'm quite sure he's going to have to come plow again in the morning. And he started plowing it, and he hit the edge of the curb on the road and busted his hydraulic line off his plow. So he had to wind up coming back to watch your videos. Oh, what a sweet pea. I love kids. I found your channel yesterday, love your chit chats, and have been watching your videos. I do a lot of canning also. Sherry's home. Well, hi, Sherry. Warm welcome to my channel. I have the Swedish meatballs. Your recipe makes tons of, so I just finished oh, isn't that good stuff? I should teach you guys. Well, not teach, but I should share with you guys my lazy way of making Swedish meatballs. What's your favorite dish to cook? Mine? I've got so many of them, but probably Swedish meatballs, what I was just talking about. And stroganoff, I love making that. I can't wait to try the fried chicken. It was fantastic. I liked your pinto beans video. I'm going to can pinto and white beans cabbage next week for the first time. Found your channel today. Oh, yeah, you're going to love that. And you're going to do your beans the dry or the no soak method. Thank you. I live in West Virginia. Oh, West Virginia. I got a new friend in West Virginia too. West Virginia is gorgeous. I've been all through every single state in the nation, every major city I've driven through when I drove semi. I've drove everywhere. I think my husband, he's kind of frustrated with where he works, and he's been hinting to me that he might be going back out over the road. It's 10 minutes to 7 in the morning here. Oh, my goodness. I haven't been to sleep yet, just fixing to nod off. And they announced you were on live. Oh, my gosh. Oh, stroganoff is delicious. Yes, it is. It's 10 to 7 in the morning. Do you work midnights? When I want your video. Sorry, not sure if this went through the first time. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Oh, I love the grandbabies and little kids. Hello from New Jersey. Well, hello, Noodles 1980. A warm welcome. Yes, that looks easy. It is. It's fantastic. You'll love it. Where are you from, Donna? Oh, Donna's in Thailand, I believe. If I'm thinking right now, I could be wrong. Sherry's home. I have 2 grown sons in White Sulphur Springs, West Virginia. Yeah, I've been all through West Virginia. It's gorgeous. spent a lot of time in Pennsylvania too. But yeah. I think maybe it stopped. I don't know if I'm still on there. Oh, there we go. Let's see. From New Jersey, where are you from? Let's see. I think I missed some. I'm from Louisiana, Texas, but I lived here for 4 years. My husband is Thai. Yep, Thailand, I was right. Yes, she does. Is Wacky Cake one with vinegar? Yes, and it's amazing. And I made mine with just my fudge frosting on it. Rest, enjoyed it. We have a good night, Deborah, and thanks for sweetheart. Stay warm. I live right outside Manhattan. Oh my goodness. I can tell you a story about Manhattan. When I was driving semi, I took 95 and I took a wrong turn and I couldn't go over I didn't take a 95, headed for the GW bridge. I didn't have any money to go over the bridge, nothing. So I had to get off that last exit before the GW bridge. And I wanted to follow the truck route. Well, I missed the truck route. So with that, I wound up heading straight for Manhattan. And I had to do a U-turn with my semi just before that was a riot. And I had to get trucking because I'm like, I got to get out of here. You got to get me back on 95 headed south. And thank goodness he didn't ask me how in the world I got myself turned around, because that wouldn't. But yeah. Hello. Oh, hello, Out of Goshen. I hope I pronounced. My grandma lived in Queens. You almost need combat pick the semi. I have been selling New York, New Jersey, VA, PA, Arkansas, Montana, KT's, Kentucky, Ohio. And all the time. Yeah. Yeah, they do. But if you do it without calling truck enforcement, you can get in trouble. Born and raised in Berkeley, West Virginia. I've been there so many times. Jay Sanders. Yeah, Delaware. Yeah, I've been there too. I've been everywhere. Like Johnny Cash, I've been everywhere for 12 years. And I drove, love all the jars. That's my cannon shelf. Isn't that something? My husband made more shelves on there for me too. Yeah, I got a pantry. I'm having a ball with it. Yeah, he put in the back, let me see, let me point right there. That's one right on that shelf. Didn't have a shelf, and he added that to it for me. And people always ask me if I have trouble with my jars, because it's not in the dark. But this room really is pretty dark. And even in the summertime, it's cool in here. So it does pretty good. After cleaning, how long do the foods last? Does it matter what type of food is? After canning, how long do the foods last? You know what? Mine never lasts long. Maybe into 3 years if I'm lucky, because my whole family shops in this pantry, but they all contribute to it too. And I'm the only one that does all the canning. So I would think that your foods could last anywhere between, 3 to 5 years. I wouldn't push it too much farther than that. Good night, Noodles. You have a good night, and thanks for coming by. Doesn't matter what type of food it is. No, it doesn't matter. That's pretty much my rule of thumb. Some other people might be different, but I've been canning for over 30 years, and I just found that it's thumb is about. You need to give it in canning, make some money. That's what a lot of people have told me. My mother keeps telling me I need to go down to the local. Yes. But a lot of my canning, I go strictly by the USDA. I really don't, I don't take any shortcuts. I don't take any shortcuts. So if I have a recipe in there, it's probably going to be, right along the guidelines of the USDA. What canner do you use? I've got my canners from 1972, my pressure canner, and it's a Miro. And then I got a regular water bath canner. But yeah, I won't give it up. I got it from my cousin Joy Joy, and she's on here. She's not on here today because she's probably busy. But anyway, she gave it to me, and I have gotten parts for it. But it's the old heavy 22-quart stainless, and I won't give it up. I won't part with it. I bought a new one, gosh, about 4 years ago, and it was an aluminum one. And I took it back. Oh, thank you, Sherry. I hope you love the cookbook. I got all kinds of goodies in there. So, yep, I use a Miro, and it doesn't have a gauge on it. It's just the jiggler. Homestead Tessie, I'm so glad you come by, you sweetie muffin. How are you? I love the cookbook as well. I'm so glad. You're going to love the next one too, Tessie. I'm putting another one. Sister, you need to do a cookbook. You've got all kinds of goodies. I'm doing another cookbook. I'm working on it. It's called Homestead Living. I can't enough for the year. More jars can. Oh, when the holidays come and then I am ready for spring. Oh, yeah. I was resting and saw you were on. Oh, you're a sweetheart. I just love your videos. I watch them every morning, Tessie. I always give you a thumbs up. Now, I don't always comment, but every morning I watch your video. I just think you're a doll. And Sherry's home. Yes, Tessie, and Ellen Fisher is one of her close friends. Oh, I thought my kitty cat was in here. Canning is an old school process that people don't appreciate anymore. Thank you for trying to keep it alive. Oh, yes. Yes, canning is amazing. Homestead Tessie. Hi, Sherry. Yeah, you guys are fun. I'm glad you stopped by, Tessie. Mountain Man was here a little while ago too, Tessie. Is it out of Goshen or Goshen? Is the O long or short? I hate when I pronounce something wrong. So anyway, Tessie, do you got a lot of... I was waiting for her to answer, but she didn't. So I think this is going to work. And tomorrow I might do we'll try it again because I'll get closer to my router. Can who repeat? I repeat. Oh, if you're talking to me, Tessie, I asked if you got a lot of snow out there yet. Good. We are very cold down here in Ohio. Oh, it cold. It was 24 below zero the other day here. You talk about cold. You go outside and you breathe through your nose and your nostrils just stick together. They almost freeze together. It gets so cold up here, you can take a glass of water and throw it up in the air and it'll freeze before it hits the ground. Getting cold now again. Not anymore. It melted. Oh my. Must have got a little warm spell there. We've had some crazy weather because up here in Michigan, it's usually brutal in the wintertime. The one year we got 215 inches of snow. You couldn't even see our stop signs buried. And it's just been getting real mild. And this year's really mild. Calling for all of you and us to have another big snowstorm. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. We're going to get a lot tonight too. Go outside, do people work if it's that cold. My husband did, and my husband services oil wells. I remember when we were down in Coldwater, Michigan, and it was really cold. It was like 15 below zero, and we were pumping propane tanks. We were pumping out the tanks and loading them on the semis. Do kids go to school? Up here, if it falls below zero, no, they will not go. If it's zero or above, they'll go to school. I have got a person on here, Jay Sanders. It says message retracted, and I don't know what that is. And I hope that it's not anything bad. We had 30 wind chills here in Vermont. 30 below, yeah. It was that the other day here too. Michigan is too cold for me. Oh, Willa, it's too cold for me anymore too. Yeah, 30 below wind chills. Ours was between 20 and 30. But I remember one year, it was a bad winter we had. And I woke up one morning and it was like we got 18 inches of snow overnight and it was 38 below zero. And that wasn't the wind chill. Are you going to Tulip Festival in May? Would love to meet you. Oh, down by Holland? Utter Cass. You know what? I probably could because I wanted to go now that I'm home all the time. Because I'm not working out of the home anymore. I'm going to be able to go to a lot of the get-togethers. Central Michigan, we have almost a foot of snow and it's coming down and drove tonight. You're in Central Michigan? Oh, that's amazing. That's awesome. My arthritis would drive me crazy in that cold, but oh, yes, it would. Oh, it would not be good for you, let me tell you. Central Michigan. That's awesome. I'm just south of Traverse City. Not Manistee, but Manistee. I'm just north of Manistee. I'm in Manistee County. About 20 miles in from Lake Michigan. Message was retracted because my Wi-Fi keeps going out. Oh, I'm so sorry. I would like a tulip festival. Remind us of this later in March or April. Yeah, the tulip festival's a blast. I've been there before. I wanted to go to the Michigan Hootenanny, and then I wanted to go to Lisa Sutton's when she had her get together over. She's directly across the state from me. Hi, P, you sweetheart. Hi, P. Tebow. P. Tebow. Tebow. Is that how you pronounce it, Tebow? Yep, we're just outside of Clare. Clare? You're not that far from me at all. My husband goes to Clare quite often. Clare is just a hop, skip, and as we say up here in the north, hop, skip, and a holler. Is that Sutton States? Yes, and she's a sweetheart, isn't she? I just think she's the greatest too. On side of Claire. Oh my goodness. We're gonna have to meet and was so much fun. It's a blast. Now, I'm please try reconnecting. Oh, it says it's trying to reconnect. I don't know if anybody can hear me or not. Tessie, oh my goodness, if you have a get together, I'll do my best to get there. I know Pennsylvania like the back of my hand. I've driven through there, and I used to work out of Pittston and Wilkes-Barre. And oh my gosh, I used to go down to, what is it? I used to deliver pies down to I can't think of it. Starts with an H. But I've been all through there. My mom has always wanted to go to my sister. It's raining and one Windsor. Ooh, that's got to be cold. But you are okay now. Okay, yeah, there was a message that come across the top of the screen, said they were reconnecting. I'm not far from Harrisburg. I've been to Harrisburg many, many times. I'm right near the airport. Okay. I used to work for a company. They're not in business anymore, but they were out of Pittston. And then Wilkes-Barre. It was just north of Wilkes-Barre. Wilkes-Barre. I always called it Wilkes-Barre. I could probably be pronouncing it wrong. I hauled Entenmann donuts out of Carlisle, Pennsylvania, too. I used to haul them from Pennsylvania, from Carlisle to Chicago. Yeah, Pennsylvania was always nice, except boy, you get on the back roads, you get off the main drag, and it is not truck friendly. Oh wow, so cool. Yep. I had a ball in Pennsylvania. I love it. And I'm trying to think of hey, Mr. Wayna. Mr. Wayna. He'll tell me, he'll remember it. Central Ohio. You probably are right near Two Family Homestead. Sherry from Two Family Homestead. I think they're right near Columbus. He can't hear me. And he tells me I need a bell tone. I'm about 30 miles from Lancaster. Yep, I know where Lancaster is. I used to go even State College up the top of the state. Oh gosh, that was a nightmare in the wintertime when we would drive through there. We would go up. I can't remember the highway it was, but it was up through State College and all that area. Anyone in here going to DSH gathering in March? Deep South Homestead. I can't afford to go that far, unfortunately. But that would be fun. I wanted to go last year. And didn't they have a gathering last February or March? I wanted, but it just didn't work out. I have to stay closer to home. I'm trying to think of the name of the place that we used to deliver pies to. It wasn't Harrisburg, or was Harrisburg? They had a big distribution. Are you getting snow? Did you say we got about 1 foot yesterday? Yeah, we're getting snow. We're going to get about 6 inches tonight. And it's been snowing great big, huge snowflakes. I love them. They're gorgeous. But that's not fun to be out there in. Yep, same here. About 1 foot. Yeah, you're going to get more snow than us. But yeah, we're getting bombarded. That's funny. You're down by Claire. Well, you're still pretty much in the snow belt. It kind of winds around. I did not know you were in Claire. That just blows my mind. We are getting prepared this weekend. I guess they're saying we're supposed to get a storm this weekend. I'm all ready. I'm always ready for a storm. It seems like anytime it rains real hard or a whole lot of snow, we always lose power. Always. And then I just go to my mom's house and get warm because she's got the big wood stove. I hope you go to the gathering this year. The gathering. You mean if it's the one, the Deep South Homestead? I don't think I can afford to go that far. That's clear down in Louisiana, isn't it? Or Mississippi or Louisiana, one of them. I think it's Mississippi. Anyway. Supposed to be 14 here on Sunday, 14 below. Oh my gosh, that's going to be cold. You got to stay warm. It does wind around. In fact, in Clare, we often get mist while the towns to the north and south get. Isn't that goofy? We had a wood stove, but we are renting, so we do not have an alternative heat, but working on that. Oh, yeah. You know what? I wouldn't mind having a pellet stove. Tessie's got a pellet stove, and I bet that heats her house beautifully. I used to have one. Real nice one. But it wore out. That was several years ago. So anyway, this has been fun, you guys. Definitely we'll do this again, and I'll get my computer I can hook it up by my it's my laptop, so I can take it anywhere. But when my husband's at work tomorrow, maybe during the day, later in the afternoon, I'll do a live chat and see if it works better and it buffers, it doesn't buffer so much. I love it. I know I love this. You guys, I could jabber all day long. I am a yacker. But this has been fun. This has been fun. Absolutely. Corn. I have a corn burner pellet stove, and it does keep us warm. Wind chill's supposed to be. Oh yeah, it's going to be cold. You load it up and burns corn pellets. Mine would burn corn pellets and cherry pits. I used to go up by Travers and get bags of cherry pits for dirt cheap. And corn was, oh my gosh, I could get a 50-pound bag of corn for like $3 from one of the local farmers. So I had real minimal expense for heating. I'm hoping to go around and meet some channels, a little vacation. Oh my gosh, you got to come up here. I loved your pantry live chat. Good night, Renea. Good night, Sherry. Thanks for coming by. We'll do this again. You have a safe night. So anyway, I probably should get off here because I was just basically testing it to see if it was going to work all right, because I am not computer savvy whatsoever. So it worked good, and I can get it closer to my modem or my router or whatever it is. Going to have to plan it out for sure. Yeah, won't that be fun? I'll send you home with all kinds of goodies. Good night, Diane. That's Dee Dee. Good night. You stay safe and stay warm, dear. Thanks for coming. So anyway, with that, you did good. Oh, thank you, Grandma Cheap Cheap. Thank you. Be safe. You too, Corrine. Calf. Good night from Ontario. Good night, Phyllis. Question: what software do you edit your videos with? I use Filmora, Wondershare Filmora, and I paid I think it was $59 for the lifetime license for it, so it was reasonable. Good night out of Goshen. You have a good night, and I look forward to seeing you guys again. And swing around and meet. Yeah, oh yeah. Good night, Karen. Awesome. That's fun. Good. Good night, everybody. So anyway, all right, I'll get off here. And good night, everybody, and thanks for coming. And we'll continue our talk next time. You all have a good night.